Well, look at that. We're live. Go ahead and let the folks on Twitter know. Yes, they'll call it Twitter, not X or whatever. It's Twitter. Just gotta wait for some people to show up. That's it, that's all. Give it like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we will get started. While I wait, I could go over my notes. Yeah, hopefully this one goes better than some of the other ones. The other ones. Well, there was one stream I did that had a pretty decent turnout. I hope this one does the same. Be on Twitter and then this view count keeps humbling me. Oh, we had one and then we lost one. Pretty sure majority of my viewers, majority of y'all aren't on Twitter. Which makes sense considering the state of the app now. You know, I should probably do a sound check on my other. Yeah, but do a sound check. All right, we are all good. At least for sound wise. Oh, hey, we got a person. Let's go. Welcome to the stream. Oh, and we lost them. This is a pretty impromptu stream, so I guess not a lot of people would show up. At the 10-minute mark, I'll just get started regardless. Hmm. Yeah, these views be very humbling. Yeah, like I said, regardless of if anyone's in here or not, I'll get started at the 10-minute mark. So in about 2 minutes. Well, I'll get started in a minute here. A literal minute. Gonna be awkward, but it must be done. I will do what I must. Apologies for those who watch the replay back and just get 10 minutes of me just rambling and silence and stuff like that. Well, without further ado, I'm gonna just go ahead and get started. Um, Today is a little bit of a different stream. We're gonna be talking about, as the title says, the future of Sideswipe's the boss. The future of me, my channel, and my overall content creator presence, I guess, in a sense. And it's nothing bad. It's not like I'm going away or anything. I know I keep taking these long breaks and stuff, but I'm a busy guy. I'm a busy guy. But overall, yeah, it's nothing bad. It's actually an expansion of Sideswipe's the Boss. And yeah, let's get into it. The details about that. I'd probably go through it pretty quick if no one has any questions or anything, but it's basically just an expansion of the channel per se. I know I've been the Transformers, Marvel, DC, Star Wars only guy for the past nine and a half years, and I've been thinking about it over like the past summer, and with my 10th anniversary, actually, well, the 10th anniversary of the channel coming up in February. February is when I released my first video, February 2014, and February 2024 will be the 10-year anniversary of the channel. And when I was thinking about that, I was thinking about maybe, excuse me, when we get to that 10-year mark, 10-year anniversary for the channel, I consider, expanding the channel. I was thinking about what to change, what can I make better, and what to add to that channel. And over the past, like, I'll say like 5 years since I've been taking YouTubing seriously, I've grown in my interests. It's not just four fandoms anymore that I'm interested in. I'm interested in a lot more than just Transformers, Star Wars, Marvel, and DC. So, with that, I have decided to not right away, but slowly implement more topics of discussion into my channel and expand it a bit more. Maybe that would help grow the audience, get a wider audience per se, a wider range of topics on the channel. Maybe not like super wide, but at least wide to where like more stuff that I'm interested in as well, and maybe you guys are interested in too. And yeah, that's really the main thing that's happening, is that I'm gonna expand the topics of the channel, not just between four fandoms, but between a multitude. I'm not gonna limit myself to just four fandoms per se. Just had to drink my water. But yeah, that's really the main thing. It's just more topics. Expect more topics. They won't really come like right away per se. I'm gonna like slowly implement them throughout the rest of the year. Maybe really slowly because I only have like 2 videos planned that aren't around my normal topics, but as we keep going on throughout the rest of the year and into next year, I'm hoping by next year I can fully implement these new topics of discussion into the channel on a regular basis. For example, anime. I am into anime. I have been for like 3 years now. It's been a quick go into anime. I really wasn't interested in it a lot when I was like growing up per se, but when COVID hit, I decided to give it a chance. And long and behold, here I am now, 3 years later, on my 10th one, I believe. If we're including movies, then it'd be like probably like 15th or something like that. But yeah, the world of anime has piqued my interest, and I am fully fledged into that. and I wanted to start discussing it more. Like, Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Hunter x Hunter, Code Geass, all those that at least those that I've watched so far. And I'm going to continue, expanding that as well because I keep watching more. I have a whole watch list. It's like 20, 30 animes on that list, and it grows every day with more people giving me more options and more suggestions on what to watch. And sometimes I find some stuff on my own as well, but I want to discuss more anime with you guys. So that's going to be a big thing that comes to the channel. I'm interested in like Sonic. So, I love Sonic over Mario, in my opinion. In my opinion, don't hate now. It's just my opinion. Sonic over Mario, Sonic movies over Mario movies. I'm really excited for Sonic 3 coming out at the end of next year, I believe. Yeah, 2024. That's when it comes. End of 2024. That's when it comes out. Introducing my boy Shadow. That's going to be awesome. So maybe I'll talk about some Sonic related things. Animation in general, over the past like 4 years, mainly while I was in college, I grew much more of an appreciation for animation than I ever would have thought I would have had, before I hopped into anime. I guess maybe anime is the reason why I just appreciate animation overall, uh, appreciate animation more overall. And yeah, I just might just start discussing more animated things, like maybe some animated movies of the past, like the golden days of Disney animation, Pixar, DreamWorks, stuff like Rise of the Guardians, Puss in Boots, Kung Fu Panda. Maybe I'll do a couple of rankings on that, maybe a couple discussions on that per se. But yeah, animation in general, that I also want to get into that. Action movies in general, not just superhero movies, but action movies in general. I also have a passion for that. And I really like action movies, especially good action movies, like, the Extraction movies, John Wick per se. Wait, no, there is no per se. John Wick. What's going on, Dean? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on. How you doing, man? Well, while I give him a chance to answer, where was I at? Well, yeah, stuff like the Extraction movies, John Wick, Mission Impossible, and some other action movies like The Harder They Fall. I guess I could talk about that movie a bit, maybe do like a review or something. Uh, Maybe rank some more action movies. But yeah, action movies in general, I like. I might dive into some dramas, maybe, possibly, maybe. I'm just spitballing on that one. I mean, I don't really watch too many dramas, but one that came to my head while I was, making my notes for the stream was All American. I'm very much into All American, and I know a few people who are also into All American. It's not really a fan base I'm really in tune with per se, but you know, maybe who knows? Maybe one of you guys love All American and keeps up with it as much as I do. So maybe that, but don't really hold your breath on dramas per se. I'm pretty much more into like the action side of things, animation and stuff like that. You know how it is. And then I might get into video games. Now, people have been subscribed to me for a while, be like, oh, wait, Sideswipe, you started with the video games. You were playing video games. Like, yeah, I started the channel playing Transformers video games. This is not me saying I'm going to get back into gaming, but more like maybe discuss games, maybe rank some games that I played, maybe, you know, like I said, discuss some games, maybe talk about some aspects of games that I really like. I don't really game too much, but the games that I do play, like I think the last gameplay I did was Fallen Order on the channel, which was really really fun. I still haven't played Survivor yet, Jedi Survivor yet, because your boy don't got a PS5. But that's besides the point. I will get it soon. I have to get it for Spider-Man 2. I have to. Well, thanks for showing up, man. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm just talking about the future of the channel, kind of bit of an expansion that's going to be taking place over the next I'd say at least 6 months. It's going to be a slow but sure expansion to more topics of discussion and more kinds of videos. That's actually my next section in my notes here. But yeah. Um that's and then other topics too. If you guys have any suggestions on what other topics I should talk about other than the ones I just named, just let me know. I'm on Twitter, uh maybe not all the time, but a lot. I'm on Twitter a lot, so you can, just suggest something to me and I'll think about it and add it to the list. Um and that also comes with like uh specifics about a certain topic. Like maybe you want me to talk about a certain anime like Full Metal Alchemist or something like that, or a certain animated show like Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I probably will discuss because I love that show and I just got into it in March. And I finished, The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. I finished Last Airbender first. I started that in March. I finished that in April, towards the end of April, and then I started Korra in May, and I finished that in June. And both shows are great. Both shows are great. I prefer Last Airbender, but that's besides the point. But yeah, stuff like that. I'd love to discuss a lot more with you guys, more than what I talk about. Like, yes, Transformers, Marvel, DC, and Star Wars will still be my main 4 topics. Those aren't going anywhere whatsoever. I mean, those are basically the foundation of my channel. But I would like to discuss more with you guys, talk about more of my interests, maybe get a few more people to come aboard the train, come aboard the ride with us as we journey forth into the unknown, I guess. But as I alluded to a couple minutes ago, with this expansion of topics also comes the expansion of more kinds of videos. I mainly do like rankings, reviews, tributes, tier lists. Those aren't going anywhere, but I'm going to do some of those a bit different, and then also possibly maybe add a few more kinds of videos to the channel. If they work, I'll just include them in my regular lineup. Excuse me. I don't know what's going. I'm thinking my throat's just dry. I'm almost out of water here too. But yeah. So when it comes to topics, first, it's probably gonna be a little basic, but I want to give my crack at video essays. I know video essays are the thing on YouTube. Everyone does them. Everyone has an opinion about everything. And for the longest time, I didn't want to do. At least when I started taking YouTube seriously, I didn't want to jump into video essays right away because, like I said, everyone does them. And I don't know. I didn't feel like I would have too much of a unique opinion or approach to video essays to even make them, to even maybe stand out a bit when I make a video essay. But, thinking about it now, I'm just like, I want to give my crack at it. Maybe it's not as unique as some video essays could be, but I still want to like get my opinion out there and maybe talk in depth about in depth in depth about some stuff. Like I have a video essay planned for the end of the year, as long as everything falls into place. And I'm really hyped to, that'll be my first video essay, and I'm really hyped about the topic I'm going to talk about. I won't spoil it yet. Maybe I'll give some hints when I get closer to it, but it's probably not going to come out till the end of the year. But like I said, I want to give my crack at video essays, see how I do, see if maybe I could make a bit of a splash in the video essay pond or ocean, really. But yeah, that's gonna be one kind of video that might show up a bit more often on the channel, or at all on the channel. What's going on, nerds of Ren? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming to the stream. I'm, just talking about the future. Talking about the future. And also dying of thirst because I've had to clear my throat about 15 times already during the stream. But yeah, from video essays, we also have tier list. Now I know I already do tier list, but what I mean is that I'm gonna switch over tier list to an exclusively stream type of thing. So there won't be any more tier list videos. Now there'll be tier list streams. So I can interact with you guys while I do tier lists and maybe get you guys' opinions on character, just on like what tier should they go in, and your opinion on where I put them. And who knows, maybe you guys might sway my opinions. I don't know. But the main goal with that, the main goal with the tier list moving the streams is just so I can interact with you guys more often, because I know it'd be a lot to type all those characters or seasons of show or whatever into the comment section. And I do appreciate those who do. I like reading those and seeing how similar or different you guys' tier lists are to mine. But I also want to give the chance to, interact with you guys more by doing these tier lists on actual live streams. And also it saved you guys the time from typing a whole essay in the comment section because of a long tier list. But yeah, that's another thing that's going to be coming to the channel. Maybe I could do. Oh, wait, I lost my train of thought. Hold on. Oh, there we go. And another thing that I possibly might do, this is not confirmed, but it's a maybe, on my Twitter account, at least back in the spring, I started up a series called Behind the Clash, which was basically like a Twitter space series where I'd invite a special guest on and we would break down a lightsaber battle, break down the motives between each opponent or opponents, and why the victor was the victor, why the loser was the loser. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I only did like 7 episodes because, after I graduated college, I thought I would be able to be less busy, but no, I've been more busy this summer. But I was thinking about possibly moving that series to either like a video series on here or maybe a live stream series on here, something like that. But specifically not just Star Wars, but we could do it for a bunch of different kinds of, battles. Like, who knows? We could do like I don't know. Imagination can run wild on that one. We could do like uh I don't know. There's just so many options. You could do like an Optimus versus Sentinel breakdown. We could do a Poe versus Tai Lung breakdown. We could do more Star Wars breakdowns. We could do like a which one haven't I done yet? We could do like a Maul and Savage versus Sidious breakdown. We could do a lot of different breakdowns, maybe talk about get a little bit more in depth to why the fights go as they do. And that's what I started on my Twitter with Behind the Clash, and maybe I'm thinking about moving it over to the actual YouTube channel to get more people involved and stuff like that. And I still would like to have special guests on this series if I do end up going with it. Like I said, it is a maybe, but just talking about it kind of gets me excited, and maybe it might not be a maybe. So yeah, just fight breakdowns per se. I'll come up with a more catchier title for it if I do end up going forward with it, but that could also be another thing that comes to the channel. And then also another maybe, this will be my last maybe, because I don't have like too many um ideas per se. They'll probably come to me as the months go by. But what ifs could be sort of a series that I do on the channel. Like, what if, people make up all these Star Wars what ifs, like, what if Ahsoka and Obi-Wan also join the dark side? What if Qui-Gon survived? But with just expanding that to make it a series and just, talk about what I think would happen if a situation was different. Like, what if Poe wasn't abandoned as a child? What if his parent, or at least his mom, what if his mom wasn't killed? Uh, what if, what if, I don't know. What if Katara from Last Airbender, what if she was the Avatar instead of Aang? Uh, what if, what if Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians wasn't the chosen one, or something like that, just a series dedicated to what ifs, discussing what I think would happen. And you guys can also let me know in the comments, what you guys think would happen if these what ifs came to pass. I don't just want to limit it to, the four fandoms I started with. That's why I'm expanding it to other fandoms. Like, what if uh I don't know, what if I don't know. There's just so many topics that I can think of, and like I said, it's a maybe. I would have to figure out the logistics behind it, like if I would make it a stream series or just make it a video series or something like that, and if I want to include special guests or not. Which I'm definitely open to. I would love to do as much collaboration with my pals online as possible. It's just all comes down to, logistics and timing. So if that comes in, expect a lot of special guests to show up on my channel more often when it comes to these new videos and these new live streams overall. And yeah, just more live streams. That's another thing I want to do too. More live streams, more fun per se. And that's pretty much it, really. Um yeah, that's all I have in my notes. It's coming from humble beginnings, And it's like I said, it's almost been 10 years since the channel has been up, and I want to enter the decade not the way I came in, if that makes sense. I don't want to enter this new decade of Sideswipe'S the way I came in. I want to expand. I want to grow. I want to interact with you guys more, because y'all are why I do this. I don't do this for no fame, no fame, no fortune, none of that. I do this for you guys because I genuinely like interacting with you guys, and just talking to you guys and with you guys about the stuff that we all love. And this expansion is the main reason why I want. Well, this expansion is, you know, the I think the key to, just being able to talk to you guys more, hang with y'all more, and talk more about what we all love together, and media in general. So yeah, I'm really excited for the future. Like I said, I have all these ideas. I don't have anything concrete per se, but I just have all these ideas and I want to share these ideas with you guys because I know when this stuff becomes concrete, I think it'll be great and I hope you guys will think it's great as well. And with that, let me, for you guys at least, I'll change all of these when I actually do. I'm going to show you guys the new face of Sideswipe'S. And by face, I mean another S, but it's a really cool S. Pause for effect and for loading. Booyah! Made by Render Driver. He's really, really talented artist. He has a Twitter and a YouTube, not YouTube, Instagram at Render Driver. I'll put it in the chat if you guys want to like check his other stuff out. He's done some other things for me before. He did my last profile picture and he did the thumbnail for my 10th year anniversary, Arrowverse 10th year anniversary tribute. And he's a really good artist and he came up with my new profile picture, and I think it's really cool, and it's also fandom neutral. It doesn't have stuff that I like inside the S because who knows, maybe one day I might want to do merch or something and I can't have those on some merch, so I just go with the not gender fandom neutral profile picture, but it's really cool. And yeah, I'm hoping this will be the face of, or at least the profile picture of me for the foreseeable future. Thanks, man. All thanks to Render. Like I said, if you want to go check him out, I put his it's for both Twitter and Instagram on I put it in the chat just in case any of you guys want to check his other stuff out. It's really, really good artist, really great artist, actually. But yeah, I will update these probably after the stream. And yeah, this will be me for the foreseeable future. It's a change. Big changes are coming, and I'm excited for them. And I hope you guys stick around as well. And hopefully our little ship can grow as the months go by. But yeah, with that, if no one has anything in the chat, I'll end the stream here. I pretty much got everything out that I need to say. And like I said, most of this is just me thinking off the top of my head. I have I have outlines, but I don't have anything solid yet. That'll come within the next couple of months. Hopefully I can implement some of these ideas in these kinds of videos within the next couple of months. It'll be a slow but sure expansion, and hopefully by the 10th year anniversary of my channel in February, I'll have fully implemented, maybe not all these kinds of videos, but at least a bit more than what I currently do now. The videos I do now, they're not going away. so don't worry about that. I still have to soon, hopefully soon, get back around to the Arrowverse TV show reviews. I need to get that series back up. The rankings aren't going anywhere. The tributes are not going anywhere. I love making the tributes. Tributes are really fun to make, especially when I get into the zone. But yeah, those videos aren't going anywhere. We're just adding on to the videos, the kinds of videos you could check out on the channel. And my workload per se, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it for you guys. You guys, your support keeps me going, and I really appreciate it. But anything from the chat? Because if not, I'll just go ahead and end the stream here. I'll give it a minute or so if anyone has anything in the chat. And if you're watching this after, let me know in the comment section down below if you have any questions for me or any suggestions really on what I could do for, or what else I could do for my expansion per se. Also, let me know in the comment section down below, how do you not die from thirst even though you have water next to you? It's a really loud bird. You know, it's kind of ironic. I'm on Twitter here, and I got a thread about Katara, and I just mentioned, like, what if Katara was the Avatar? A what if about that? It's pretty funny, and the timing. But no, I guess there's nothing in the chat. Thank you to those who came to the stream. Yeah, like Nerds of Red and Dean, thank you guys for showing up. And anyone else who showed up to the stream, I really appreciate it. Hopefully, in the future, when we do more streams, have a lot more of you guys come to the actual stream. I know most of you guys watch the streams after they're live and stuff, and I appreciate that as well. But hopefully, you know, once I figure out like what time is best for everyone, including myself, we can do more streams where more people show up and have more interactions, because it's a lot of fun when there's multiple people on the stream interacting, not just with me but with each other. It's a lot of fun. But thank you for watching the stream. Thank you to those who are watching after. And yeah, I'm excited for the future. The future is very, very bright. And I can't wait to bask in it with all of you. So thank you, everyone. And I will see you guys in the next video. Well, in my next video or next stream. Peace out.